Namaskar. Hello and welcome to P Guru's channel. I'm your host Shriyai. Joining me today is Anupam Mishra ji from Prayagraj. We'll be taking a topic that is really hot. All these protests, what do they mean? Where are they leading to? Let's welcome Anupam Mishra ji. Anupam ji, Namaskar. Om Namah Shivaya. Ram Ram. How are you, sir? You are muted, sir ji.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Acha, for my views on Ghumta Aina, I'm just broadcasting this show along with P Gurus, and this is not exactly my show. This is the original broadcasters, of course, P Gurus. And since your picture was not there on the thumbnail, I think people did not get it as far as my views are concerned.
Our
So
apologies. Yeah.
no, let me make that clear. And I'm fine, sir. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Anupam ji. So, first of all, viewers, people go back and look at what happened in 2022 results and then 2024 results. People keep wondering, is everything good between the center and the Yogi Adityanath government? Are there any friction points? Is that what is causing these up and down kind of numbers? What does 2027 look like for Uttar Pradesh? Is Yogi ji going to be the face of the party and so on and so forth? But clearly, I see a pattern from halfway across the world, Anupam ji. First, the CJP bogie came, then the reservation hatao andolan, then they are getting ready with E20 Janta Party, and they'll cook up some other things also. But let's take a step back. 2017. What, according to you, led to Yogi ji becoming the chief minister of UP?
I personally believe RSS. See, Yogi ji had made a parallel body to the RSS. It was called some Sena. I forgot the name of that particular organization. And when he became the chief minister, that was initially lying low for a moment. Now it has been shut down. So we must not forget that the election in 2017 was not fought or won on the name of Yogi Adityanath. Narendra Modi has come to power barely 2.5 years before this election, and the elections in Uttar Pradesh were also held in the name of Narendra Modi. Yogi ji was not even on the forefront. In the words of Mr. Yogi himself, he said he was scheduled to have a foreign visit, and he was called by the Prime Minister's office, by the Home Minister's office. He was told to cancel his visit and take oath. So there was no planning as such from the beginning. But the problem is, people keep on claiming that there is some friction between the Modi Shah duo and Yogi Adityanath. What they fail to understand is that Yogi was not even in the reckoning as the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh when he was called over and handed over the reins, number one. Secondly, the national president of Bharatiya Janata Party, Nitin Naveen, has recently announced that Mr. Yogi is going to be the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh for the third consecutive time. This is perhaps the only time that the Bharatiya Janata Party is contesting a state election by announcing the name of the chief minister or the probable chief minister even before the election. Normally, they do not do that at all. They fight the election in the name of the party, and after that, they decide who will be the chief minister. So my point is that this is the first time, very first time, or maybe the only time, that the party has announced someone to be the contender for the chief minister. Even RSS has made a claim that anyone opposing Mr. Yogi would be seen as a traitor and someone from outside the party. So I know that people have traveled half the way across the world to tell you that there is a lot of friction between Amit Shah and Yogi. But trust me, and nothing can be further from the truth.
Okay, so what, according to you, went wrong in the 2024 Lok Sabha election? Because winning UP was critical to the fortunes of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Again RSS. If you remember, midway during the election, the then president of Bharatiya Janata Party, JP Nadda, announced that they do not need RSS anymore. You remember that? That
Yes,
was
yes.
that was the peak of the friction between the two groups, the RSS and BJP. Who would talk like that? That too between the just I think it was the sixth or the seventh phase of the election when he made that comment that maybe Atalji needed RSS, Modi doesn't need it. How can you say that? And RSS makes all the difference. If see, I understand that Bharatiya Janata Party is the biggest political machine in the world, but the fact remains, if RSS is not there, you're not winning an election. That is the only reason they have not been able to penetrate Tamil Nadu. That is the only reason they have not been able to do something big in Punjab till now. Now, Punjab, RSS has made significant inroads, and you will see the difference. That is what happened in Kerala. That is what happened in West Bengal.
Thank you so much, Anupam ji. So let's take a look at how things are shaping up for Yogi ji. The last 5 years, talk to us a little bit about the first period, 17 to 22, and now the second one, 22 to 27. What, according to you, makes people a compelling reason to vote for Yogi ji for a third term?
Law and order.
Hmm.
See, in a state like Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, the primary consideration is law and order, because we have been unfortunate enough to have been led for at least 30 long years, right from the 90s to present, by parties like Samajwadi Party. And whenever you talk about Bihar, you talk about leaders like Lalu Yadav here, Mulayam Singh Yadav, Samajwadi Party, Rashtriya Janata Dal, the Jungle Raj in UP and Bihar. We all have seen that. We have seen dons like Atiq Ahmed, Mukhtar Ansari, Taslimuddin, Shahabuddin, and even Pappu Yadav. So we have seen dons like, yes, he was a don. Of course, he got 41 cases against him. So I personally believe that law and order is the primary motivation, which is right now, uh, till now has been in the first choice of the voters. I don't know how it is going to turn out in 2027, because there is an issue with the Indian voters. They have a very short memory.
Anupam ji, let's dissect this a little bit more. In terms of administration and law and order, yes, Yogi ji does score high. But the Ram Mandir challenge, even though he's got nothing to do with it, it's a private sanstha, and yet it is associated with BJP. Do you think that could have an impact on the 27 elections?
See, you cannot say that it has nothing to do with BJP or RS, because we all know that the trust, when it came into place, the members of the trust were there because of BJP and RSS. They cannot wash their hands away. They cannot just make their distance like that. It's a private sanstha. We have nothing to do with. No, that's not the case. Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and BJP, all three of them were very instrumental in appointing every member to the trust. They must own the responsibility for whatever has happened in Ram Mandir. But having said that, this could have made a difference. People could have actually taken it out on BJP had Akhilesh Yadav not stepped in. The moment he stepped in, see, he has such a history sheet. He has such a bad history as far as this Ram Mandir is concerned. The moment he started speaking out on Ram Mandir, people remembered the firing, people remember the lathi charge, people remember what Mulayam Singh Yadav had done, people remembered everything. And after that, the public anger, which was supposed to be directed at the BJP, वो तोप का मुंह घूम गया. It was diverted. It was directed against Akhilesh Yadav and people like Kejriwal, who jumped in. Kejriwal, who used to claim, "मेरी नानी कहती वहां भगवान राम रहते नहीं." Had they
Well,
stayed put, had they not interfered, this would have definitely impacted BJP.
Kejriwal can teach a trick or two to chameleons how to change colors, and it is my utter disappointment that this fellow has not been named and charged in the killing of IB officer, because there were 7 phone calls made by Tahir Hussain to Arvind Kejriwal on the day that whole thing played out, and yet the bastard has the rascal has gotten away practically with murder in my book. Anyway, so this is how Indian politics works. People don't think that people lives are precious. um, Yogi, if you look at it, law and order it's kind of much better now. He's able to also conduct festivals like Kumbh Mela in a very peaceful manner, and all those are good. But in terms of the common man's life style, uh, have they seen a better UP today than what existed maybe till 2017?
Let us go by the figures. Uttar
Yeah.
Pradesh was known as one of the Bimaru states.
Yes.
Bimaru,
Yes.
Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. They were known as the Bimaru states. Right now, the state is second largest economy in the country. Let's go by the plain figures. The figures don't lie. Let us not see what Yogi Adityanath is claiming, or for that matter, what Akhilesh Yadav is saying. Let us go by the figures. The Bimaru state in 9 years has become the second largest economy in the country. What does that say for itself? Of course, sir. You can. It is not only the Yogi. He keeps on talking about the double engine. The central government is there, the infrastructure is there, the roads are there, the new trains are there, the new airports are there, the highways are there. Of course, UP is not the Uttar Pradesh of 9 years back.
Um, Overall, Yogi, I think we and I have had this conversation offline. You said that Yogi needs to be in UP for some more time. Tell us a little
I
bit
hope
about.
I hope sir, I hope your viewers understand when I say Bimaru state. Bimaru
Yes,
state is
yes,
supposed to be a sick state.
yeah.
Hmm.
Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, or something like that.
No, Assam, no. Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, UP, Rajasthan.
Okay, so A got in somehow. Got it,
Hmm.
got it. So, according to you, and since you are a person on the ground, um, well, the country is ready for Yogi, in my opinion, and this is something that you get from listening to the ground, what the ground is saying to succeed Modi. Your estimate on when something like that would happen, or if that is going to happen?
See, I'm not saying at all that Yogi Adityanath is going to succeed Narendra Modi. But one thing I can tell you for sure, that Yogi Adityanath is going to be the prime minister of this country one day, come what may. There is no doubt about that. No one knew actually that Modi will become the prime minister. No one knew that Modi will become the prime minister one day. But we all can be very sure that Yogi Adityanath will head this country as the prime minister one day, sooner or later. I don't know when is this going to happen, but it will happen sooner than you believe.
Thank you so much. We have a feji questions, Anupamji, and then we can wrap up this show. Can we go to some questions, please? First question, New Horizon, thank you so much. Since they can't defeat Modi ji democratically, they'll resort to anarchy and political drama. Their end goal is power through anarchy. Go to the second part, please. Turbulent times ahead. Anarchists are emboldened. It all depends on how hard can Government of India, Supreme Court, and Rashtrapati Janata resist this anarchist uproar. Your thoughts, sir?
I believe that the third faction, the Rashtrapati Janata, is the most important here, because Government of India and Supreme Court, they all have their limits.
Okay, and thank you so much, Anupamji. That brings us to a close of today's program. I hope you like this format. We are trying to keep it very crisp, at the same time, very rich content. And thank you so much, Anupamji, for taking time out from your busy schedule to come online. Most of the time, we'll try to make it on Saturdays at 6 p.m. That will be in English, and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. That will be in Hindi, where we have a role reversal, where Anupamji will be playing host in Hindi and I'll be the guest, and we are going to talk about the politics of southern part of India. Thank you so much, Anupam ji. Namaskar.
Ram Ram, sir.